stay safe shit. You already know what the fuck is going on. So this nigga Boosie is losing this nigga's damn marbles, bruh. This nigga's going outside as fuck, and it's kind of crazy right now. So basically, this whole situation started from this nigga Lil Nas X just being alive, and this nigga was tweaking. But this nigga basically trolled, said he was making a song with Lil Boosie. Now, after he did that, this nigga's had a whole like implosion, like mental lapse. And by nigga I mean Lil Boosie. He had a whole fucking like meltdown on Twitter. Called this here. I could literally put out the tweet, but he called him the F word. He said he should go kill himself. He said all this crazy shit for no fucking reason when he didn't even say anything like really like that bad. Like this nigga didn't say anything crazy like that. And he had this nigga looking like an old head out here on Twitter like geeking, man. And this shit is like, I don't know. Boosie's fan base, like, yeah, they're like, yeah, he's telling the truth. He really mean it. But this nigga Lil Boosie was literally just trying to do like a fucking press run saying that he loved gay people. He was like, my manager's gay. What you mean? I love the gay people. Meanwhile, he's calling people like F words on fucking Twitter and shit. But besides all that, it's a valuable lesson to take in, because this is how you don't do business. Now, when you're an artist and shit, you really gotta like try to like be open for everybody, because the thing is like everybody's trying to come and like see Lil Boosie shows. Like you don't know how many people in your crowd are one way or the other. It's like, why are you limiting your bag? You know, you're limiting your fucking like reach to people when you're being like this and you're being like hating towards one group. Like how the hell are you gonna do shows in like California or like other progressive places? Like how are you gonna get the biggest bag possible when you're limiting people? You feel me? Like, it's kind of crazy. It's like at a certain point it's just shooting yourself in the foot, and it's just crazy. And like all his fans are hella ignorant. I seen hella people like, hey man, he's just speaking the truth, like the agenda, man, the fucking rainbow agenda. Like nah, there's no agenda or nothing. Like bruh, like niggas be making it seem like they're like so oppressed, like Boosie, and then like he's like the straight man is oppressed. Like bruh, come on bruh, it's not 1985 no more. Like niggas be living like it's like really like 1985. Like bruh, the future is coming every day. Like people are getting more and more progressive, and it's like it's not a good look when the major news outlets are posting this. Not even no like hip hop DX or some shit like that. Like fucking major news outlets are posting this nigga and the shit he be saying, because it's like you're literally just limiting like sponsorships and shit on some real bag shit. You're really just like shooting yourself in the foot, and it's just some crazy shit, and people be encouraging it. Little do they know, you're literally like limiting the amount of money that you're gonna be able to get in the future. And it's just kind of not a good thing to have like be plastered all over fucking social media and shit, having niggas be talking this type of shit, because it's just like not a good look at all. Like I posted the fucking shit that he said, but I had to blur out hella shit because it's literally fucking hate speech and shit. Because imagine if a white dude was saying that, and it's like the equivalent of saying the N-word with the hard R and shit. Imagine a white dude was saying that shit. That nigga would be like out. And even if that nigga wasn't like, his fan base wasn't really black people or some shit, you're limiting the amount of people that could possibly fuck with you in the future. So it's just like, why would you do that? Because it's like those people want to pay money too, you know? So it's just like, bruh, you're literally, and it's like the people that are agree with that shit are usually people that are like more ignorant and more like don't really have a bag like that. So it's like you're limiting the people that could be paying hella bread for you, and you're just like staying in your own circle and shit. And it's just crazy, and it just leaves me to think that this nigga hiding something, because it's like, how are you really gonna tell someone to kill someone and all this other shit? Like that was completely unwarranted for a dude just saying that he made a song with you as a joke, and it's not even real. It's like you really got some inner hatred towards yourself to really be saying that shit. Like don't you think he had to go, like it's like those niggas that have to go really extreme, hyper masculinity, overboard about like their sexuality and shit are usually the people that be on the weird stuff, you know, like that can't accept themselves. And I feel like that's Lil Boosie right now. This nigga can't like just step out of his persona or whatever for that much longer, or else he's gonna fucking, I don't even know. He just has to be a hyper masculinity ass nigga. But it's like, bruh, I feel like if real people see through this shit, and Boosie really wants to live his true self, but he can't because he already been living this other shit. And it's like, man, I don't know, bro. I don't even know how people be fucking listening to this old head music anyways. This shit is trash. Not saying that Boosie's trash, but it's like, I don't know, that shit literally is like not progressed since like 1990 or whenever the fuck this nigga started making music. But it's just crazy to see in this day and time. And it's like, there's gonna be hella niggas that be talking shit in the comments and shit, but in real life, niggas know, bro. Like, that shit is like literally, you're literally stopping yourself from getting a bag, and it's just gonna hurt Boosie in the long run. It's not gonna hurt Lil Nas. It's just gonna get more people to see him and to get his fans to hate on Boosie more. It's really just gonna get Boosie either deleted off Twitter again or like banned from Twitter completely. It's just, man, it's just stupid. It's ignorance at its finest. Like, niggas need to get a publicist or some shit. Like, bruh, niggas need to just stop talking, just make music and shit. But you know, that's too much to ask for, of course, in this day and time, because niggas gotta do this. And it's like, if we don't hold niggas that accountable, like, niggas just gonna say whatever. But it's like, I'm not expecting his fan base to hold him accountable for that shit, because they probably agree. But it's like, niggas gonna see when the check doesn't come. How you expect to get a check if you're like, you're gonna get a check from your fan base in Baton Rouge, Louisiana? Like, nah, bro, not that type of check. But hey, man, let me know in the comments, you think this nigga tweaking out and having a complete meltdown? You think there's a method to the madness? Because it seems like this nigga just straight geeking and shit, and it's not gonna help his case whatsoever. Maybe he's getting to him, maybe he's hiding something. I don't really fucking know. But hey, man, like, comment, subscribe.